complex and protracted conflict deeply embedded in societal structures. To move beyond this conflict, there is a need for a fundamental rethinking of gender relations, one that recognizes the equal and complementary roles of both sexes. Addressing the challenges to women's solidarity and overcoming the deeply entrenched patriarchal norms are essential steps toward achieving true gender equality and harmony. The relationship between men and women has historically evolved into a protracted and seemingly intractable conflict. This conflict, rooted in the fundamental sexual duality of the human species, has become a source of deep division, shaping the very fabric of society. This article explores the complexities of the man-woman relationship through a feminist lens, highlighting the socio-political dynamics that have perpetuated gender inequality and conflict. The nature of the man-woman conflict. Humanity, as a sexually dimorphic species, has struggled to reconcile the inherent differences between the sexes. This failure to achieve mutual understanding has led both men and women to define their sexual identities as core aspects of their being, often engaging in identity politics and gender politics against one another. This dynamic neglects the essential unity of humanity, which comprises both womankind and mankind. The oppression of women is a deeply entrenched social conflict, one in which women, often unconsciously, participate against their own interests. This conflict is foundational to many societal issues, serving as the mother of all evils. Men and women are different, yet complementary, and they should not be viewed as adversaries, but as two integral aspects of a unified human identity. Unfortunately, societal structures often juxtapose the sexes in opposition to one another. The role of repressive and ideological apparatuses, RSA and RIA. Men have historically dominated the repressive state apparatuses, RSA, and ideological apparatuses, RIA, including religion, art, literature, science, the economy, and other social institutions. As a result, women have been systematically excluded from representation at all levels of society. This male dominance perpetuates a patriarchal system that fails to address the needs and rights of both sexes equitably, patriarchal ideology and gendered otherness. Simone de Beauvoir famously argued that throughout history, woman has been constructed as man's other and denied access to an autonomous existence. Men have positioned themselves as the universal subject, relegating women to a marginalized status, thereby structuring society to perpetuate patriarchal ideology. This persistent ideology has led men to assume a right to dominate women, who have often internalized and adapted to this subordinate position. The private sphere and gender-based violence, gendered violence and discrimination.